Hey there, and welcome. So what if you could totally transform your daily safety news routine? We're going to talk about how you can go from spending almost an hour every morning just scrolling through websites to getting a perfectly tailored, AI-powered briefing in, get this, just 5 minutes.
Does this sound familiar? I bet it does. For so many of us in the safety field, the morning is this frantic scramble to catch up on everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. And look, it's absolutely crucial work, but man, the time it takes can be just enormous.
And this, right here, is the scale of the change we're talking about. A 45-minute daily chore squished down to just 5 minutes. Seriously, imagine getting all that time back, every single day. Time you could be spending on proactive work that actually stops incidents before they happen. Okay, so to really get why this is such a game changer, let's first dig into the problem it's built to solve. And that's the daily information overload that pretty much every safety professional is dealing with.
You know the drill, right? Your morning probably involves a dozen browser tabs open. You're scanning OSHA for updates, checking all the major publications, hunting down incident reports from companies like yours. It's a manual, repetitive, and let's be honest, it's an exhausting process.
And look, this feeling is totally universal. If you feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information coming at you, that's not some personal failing. It's just the reality across the entire safety industry right now.
And this isn't just about losing 45 minutes of your day. The real hidden cost, the real risk, is what you might miss in that manual shuffle. A single missed update from OSHA, or one critical incident report you didn't see, that can have some pretty serious consequences for your team.
But what if you could just eliminate that risk and reclaim your time? Let's switch gears and talk about the solution. Let's see how we can go from that manual, frantic search to a smart, automated briefing.
This is the core transformation we're talking about. The old way, it's chaotic, it's time-consuming, and it's just wide open to human error. But the new way, it's a single automated briefing that gives you systematic coverage every time. It's really the difference between hunting for information and having it delivered right to you.
So, the tool that makes all this possible is what we're calling an AI news assistant. Basically, it's built using a feature inside ChatGPT that can automatically search the web for you every single day and then put together a custom report based on the specific instructions you give it.
Okay, so you get the what and the why. Now for the fun part, the how. Let's actually walk through the 5 steps to build this automated assistant for yourself.
And the process is actually pretty straightforward. You start by getting access to the right tool. You'll create a dedicated chat just for your briefings. You tell it to search the web, give it some very specific instructions, we'll get to that, and then you just refine the results over time. Simple.
Okay, one really important heads up here. There is one essential requirement. This whole automated feature thing requires a paid ChatGPT Plus subscription. It's just important to know that up front. Though honestly, when you think about the time savings, that investment can pay for itself really, really fast. All right, this next section, this is where the real magic happens. The setup is easy enough, but crafting the perfect set of instructions, what we call the prompt, that is the secret sauce to getting truly relevant and useful results delivered to you every morning.
And I am not kidding. Let's be crystal clear. Everything hinges on this step. The quality of your daily briefing is 100% tied to the quality of the instructions you give the AI. It's that old saying, right? Garbage in, garbage out.
So your prompt has to start with a solid foundation. First, you've got to give the AI some context. Tell it your role, something like, I'm a safety manager in the manufacturing industry. Then list exactly where you want it to search, like OSHA.gov and other key sites. And finally, you have to define the time frame, like search the last 24 hours.
Next, and this is key, you structure the output. Don't just ask for safety news. That's way too broad. Instead, you instruct the AI to organize its findings into very specific categories. News related to your current priorities, any key regulatory updates, and then broader industry intelligence. This is what turns a random data dump into a strategic document.
And here is a fantastic pro tip for you. Add one simple sentence to your prompt. Tell the AI, if there's nothing significant in a category, just say so. This little trick prevents it from serving up irrelevant articles just to fill the space, and it makes sure you only see what is truly important.
So once you've set all this up, and your custom briefing starts landing in your inbox every morning, what's the actual payoff? Well, it's about getting more than just time back. It's about getting better, more actionable insights. It really boils down to 3 huge wins.
The first one is obvious: massive time savings. Second, because it's a systematic approach, you get better, more comprehensive coverage. And finally, having that information delivered so consistently just supports more strategic, long-term thinking.
Let's just land on this one more time because it is so powerful. 45 minutes of manual, tedious searching becomes 5 minutes of focused review. Every single day. I mean, what would you do with all that extra time?
Now, this is a really critical distinction we have to make. This system is an incredibly powerful assistant, but it is not a replacement for your expertise. The AI is fantastic at finding and filtering information. Your job is to take that summary and use your professional judgment to interpret what it actually means for your organization.
So, at the end of the day, this system isn't designed to make you obsolete. Not at all. It's designed to automate the low-value, repetitive work so you have more time and brainpower to focus on the high-value, strategic work that only a human, that only you, can do.
So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. What sources are you checking every single day, and how much time is it really taking you? And more importantly, what could an extra 40 minutes a day do for your safety program? Think about it.